It's time for two-player career mode around the French Grand Prix. As you can see there, first in the R&D chart, again, back where we belong. First lap on mediums, coming into turn one, braking nice and late, turning in, but definitely not to the apex through there. Probably lost about 2-3 tenths by missing that apex so dramatically. Braking into turn, no, this is not the lap. That's another missed apex through the first right-hander in the chicane. That was decent, at least. Still not great. Apparently it's purple sector, but this lap is terrible. I'll say that for now. Coming down the main straight, decent bit of straight line speed, not revving out the engine too much to cause excess wear. But that'll do. That was a nice chicane. Not using as much exit as I could have. That was a decent chicane. Yuki with a 29.1. He's the first benchmark. Well, we're 4 tenths quicker than that, so that's a good start. Charles Leclerc with a 28.1. Well, we were quicker than him, I'm sure, because I'm pretty sure Yuki was on a 28.1 as well. Lance Charles on a 28.5. Okay, so Arsenal did a 29.1. Okay, so I'm not going to be anywhere near Charles, and going to be about 6 tenths off him. Been a decent sector 3, but we lost so much time in that first corner. It was a joke. Anyway, up to the line. DRS enabled, just keeping the straightest line possible to stop scrubbing any speed. Up to the line, it's P2. About 2 and a bit tenths off Charles, I was. Anyway, now it's the real talk. P5 at the moment on the first soft one. Now it's time, as I was an AlphaTauri, and I thought I was going to get blocked there, but it's okay. But almost, 2 tenths up instantly. Just because I could take a better line through 1 and 2, because I took the apex 3 tenths up. Another missed apex through there, but a better apex through there. Wider turning, which can give me better angle, more speed out the corner. 6 tenths up already. 7 tenths up because we have a better run through there. Not as good of a run through there, but better apparently. 7.5 tenths up in just the first sector. As we're going to come through the chicane, through the left, nice. Over the right, bit deep. Going to bounce over this, use a bit more exit space. 6.5 tenths up, we've lost a tenth through there. Can't make that with me better. Half a second up, purple first 2 sectors. Bit wide through there, we're now only 6 tenths up. We lost a tenth and a half compared to what we were on this lap. Trying to take this corner as fast as I can, using all the limits. Now back to 8 tenths up. Through the left, that's nice, wide turning. Use a bit of the exit, maybe a bit too much of the exit, but we're 8.5 tenths up. Through the final 2 corners, wide, fast line through here, getting on the power early. Braking with a tight right-hander, then straightening the car up. A little micro slide, but it's fine. Up towards the line, it is going to be a 27.2, the fastest lap of anybody so far this weekend. Now we can go full send for the pole lap on the second run on soft tyre, meaning we have 1 spare set of soft for race day. Starting the lap already 15 thousandths down. Turn 1 not great, turn 2 decent. We're a 10.5 up already. I don't know how that's happened. This last lap was decent. Anyway, through turn 3 and turn 4, that was nice, that was cool, that was 2 tenths. Bit wide through there, but that's going to allow us better speed, but it's a slide. We've lost quite a bit. We're only half a tenth up now. We're going to engage DRS quickly as we can. 48 thousandths up, about half a tenth. Need to keep that up because there still could be somebody beating us for pole here. Through the left, through the right, bit wide again. Not using all the track, but 2 tenths up now. That was better, apparently, even though it felt like that was worse when I got a bit in the way I was driving, that felt worse. 2 tenths up. Through the next right-hander, we've got to go full send into here like we did on the previous lap. That was nice. That wasn't as good, but it was nice. 2 tenths up still. Through the left, make it wide, make it tight, get on the power early. That's a tiny bit worse, apparently. I felt like that was better. Just over a 10.5 up now, through this long left. Now that is terrible. That is dreadful. Through this right, not as great. And we're going to get a tiny slide. We're going to be a 10th up. And that's it, just a 10th. Well, it could have been about 2.5, but that's fine, because we're on pole for the French Grand Prix. I'll see you in the race.
It's that time once again, that final moment before lights out and the charge down to turn 1. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Baxter lines up on pole position. A very happy Carlos Sainz will start second. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Rees, Perez, Norris, Teo Porcher, Stroll, Verstappen, Russell, Tsunoda, Ocon, Liam Lawson, Hamilton, Leclerc, Bottas, Albon, Ricciardo, Hulkenberg, Sargent, and Kevin Magnussen.
Strategy is going to be a nailed on one stop, soft to medium, although the tyre wear is quite high around here, higher than at Silverstone I'd say.
Okay, so let's go through all the gears if you can. We need to make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and brakes. We need to keep the engine cool though, so don't go too high with the revs.
Who's going to tell Marcus only the formation up and it doesn't mean a thing? As Rees cuts the last corner trying to play his mind games for a geezer. And he's going to park in his grid stop before us, blocking RV. Mind games. If you want to see these episodes live, by the way, go on Twitch, search up Mega Gamer 8888, no spaces, and there's Rees park there and we park in his grid slot and then just move up to ours just to play the mind games back. And now we sit and wait for the 5 red lights. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe and turn the notifications on to never miss another upload, and follow me on Twitch, Mega Gamer 8888, so you can watch these episodes live. And it's 3, 4, 5 red lights, and slides out, and away we go for the French Grand Prix. It's a decent start. Going to try and give Sainz a slipstream because we know Rees is rapid in a straight. They kind of level out and Rees will get ahead, and Rees going to send it at the end of lap 1. I'll try and half put his wing alongside. Doesn't quite work. We set a fast slap at the end of lap 2 with a 30.3. By the way, I also have a Discord, because that was a terrible line, and that was a terrible line as well, and that was an even worse line. What's going on here? Rees is now alongside. He's going to go for it here with the DRS. He's absolutely going to send this. He's got me. ERS enabled. He's got DRS and ERS enabled, no doubt. He's going to try and go the long way around the outside. We're holding it, trying to use as much speed as we can. He's broken late. We're going to brake later, and we're going to touch and force him off. But we're going to yield the position, let him have it, because I shoved him off. But that was tight. We were fighting for the same bit of tarmac. He broke late, I tried to brake later and it didn't quite work. ERS, DRS, trying to look for the move. I was going to sit behind because I thought it was too late, but then saw how much overspeed I had, slapped the ERS back on and got him as he tries to make his car look big in the mirrors down the straight, and he does it again on lap 6, and I've gone a bit wide, and as a result of that, no, he couldn't get around, as I could pick up a warning on lap 7 for turn 1, which I was quite overly aggressive with, and on lap 9 into scene with a flat right hander. Rees gets fully alongside and ahead of us. There's a bit of a slide on the curb. We enabled ERS and down into turn 10 and 11, I believe that's what this is. We get the place back and we come into the pits, but for the first time on this year's game in two-player career mode, we have been caught speeding in the pits by 3 miles an hour, and that's because if you look at my brake application on the way to it, I don't know if I done it or it's just a thing with the wheel, but the brakes released, which meant if I didn't do that or if the wheel didn't do that, we would have been fine. But now we have to drive out of our skin to try and win this race, because that car, that Red Bull, has had an ultimate drag reduction, so it's going to be pretty nippy down the straights. But and now we have a car between us of Hulkenberg, which Rees manages to get through, but he has lost DRS. We're going to go round the outside of Valtteri Bottas, and we're going to keep the ERS on, slap the DRS on, and we have to get Daniel around the outside or down the inside of the chicane. We're going to look for the inside. He's going to defend for the inside. We're going to absolutely storm around the outside. That's us into the... Well, I don't know, but at the moment, I know after everybody pits, they're currently P2 with a 1.9 second gap now, 2.7 second gap to Reese as we set the fastest lap. Like I said, that's a warning. So you have to drive out of our skin, but that's a warning. Coming onto the last lap, it's 3.4 seconds. And as we come up to the checkered flag, it's 4.3 seconds. Will it be enough? Will it be enough? Will it be enough? No, it wasn't enough. Reese wins for the first time since Las Vegas in season 2, and we get second place for the second time this season. What a race, what a battle. More of that to come in future races.
We witnessed some great battles around Paul Ricard today then, and they've taken a fantastic win. So, Natalie, what made the difference out there today?
I feel consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They've performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team.
Three of 8 races now have not been won by us. It's Hungary next, which I love. I think it's a really good track. We won there in the 2-player career mode with Jack. We won it in the Williams with very worn engines. So hopefully we can try and replicate the same thing in this Mercedes and try and get our winning streak back on track. Even though if Reese keeps winning, I'm sure we'll have the title because he's 92 points back. As long as he keeps beating Perez and Lando, then we'll have the championship. No doubt we'll have both championships because we got 140 points in the constructors. But yeah, we get some weekly resources. Oh, and we have the contract renewals. This is spicy. I mean, somebody's actually overtaken us in the performance ranking, but it's McLaren. But I see no reason to move to another team. I see absolutely no reason. And if we move to another team, it could mean, well, while we have the major and ultimate downforce for Zandvoort, which is the race after Hungary, if we move to another team, they could have brake upgrades, which makes the car feel awful. So we're just going to stay at our team, knowing what we've developed. And yeah, we're going to keep it. Make sure we do low risk. I was thinking about medium risk, but low risk, I'm not taking any chances. Not taking any chances. Anyway, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment. If you want to watch these episodes live, then go to Twitch, MegaGamer8888 on Twitch, no spaces, just that, on Twitch, and you can join the Discord. I'll leave the link in the description as Reese signs an extension with Red Bull and we picks off the tyre allocation. Thanks for watching this episode. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.